Hello, Joseph.
Hello,
Hi,
Joseph.
Joseph.
Hello, Joseph.
Perfect.
Should be good to do that.
All right.
So who is
I
who is
feel
which
like-
character?
Huh?
Who is Yuri of Clan Rostock?
That would be
No.
Joseph.
Oh, that would be Joseph.
That would be him.
Hi, Joseph.
Yes.
Hey, very good. Who's Hen Starwalker or Starwaker? Excuse me.
We're about
Yuri,
to
the
do
trainer,
that.
the
So
trainer.
just a moment. We will go through and discuss everybody's characters in just a second. But, guys, welcome to Guilt of the Grave World, Chapter 1, Echoes from the Grave. So the adventure begins on Absalom Station, which, if you guys saw that picture that I sent the other day, Absalom Station is a little closer towards the sun. It's about where Earth would be in our galaxy. And just like how we have an asteroid belt, there is an asteroid belt where this adventure is going to start taking place, the diaspora. So it'd be like just past Earth a bit. And that's like positionally where we are in this galaxy. Each of you have received an invitation from your acquaintance, Emozi, which I will show you in just a second. This is Emozi. He is a clan, sorry, not a clan, an information broker. You guys have either worked with him before or just met with him or just somehow have a contact with him. You know him to be a reputable source of information and jobs. And he lets you know that he wants to meet for breakfast at Croissante, a gourmet pastry shop in the Drifters End neighborhood, a section within Absalom Station. So in the morning, you guys make your way all to the gourmet pastry shop, and a teal skittermander with a swoop of crimson fur atop their head waves from a comfy booth. Oh, morning, friends! You better grab some grub before we meet the big beard boss people. That's right, your pal Ems finally came through. You've got a meeting with Ulrika Clan Holdings today. One of their mining probes found something weird in the diaspora, and they want contractors to check it out. You look like you're ready to hit it big in the diaspora. Agree? And as you guys all come over and sit down with Emozi, they begin to answer questions over a lavish breakfast of delicate pastries, savory sausages, and fluffy pancakes. And as he looks over and he sees everybody starting to chow down and start to eat, he starts to go around the room. And he looks to Stolbrock and says, "Oh, Stolbrock, these are your people, but if you'd like to introduce yourself, please do. These are my other friends, but please introduce yourself."
The name is Stolbrock Ulfrika. As he said, I am part of the Ulfrika Clan Holdings. Work as an operative, just exploring the new systems that they find for the wealth and bounty that we can exploit.
And next to him is my friend Dick Major, or I believe his name is Dixie Majoris, but he said I could call him Dick Major. He's my friend.
Yes, my friends call me Dick Major, yes. Sorry, what was the question again?
It's no question, just introduce yourself, who you are, what you're here for, and I mean, just,
I see, okay. I'm Star. I believe I'm a Novian, that's what I've learned. I got hit by a spaceship one day and awoke to this vast cosmos, and then someone called me a dick, but it stuck. Oh, and I met another star named Canis Majoris. Oh, she was beautiful. Yes, loved her. So, I stuck it to me like, what do you guys call it, you humanoids? Tag, title, like a name tag, yes. A name tag. Dixie Majoris is my name. My friends call me Dix Major. and it would seem my enemies call me a dick. It is nice to meet you. As you see, like a little, like kind of like a void tentacle peer out and like move back and forth towards you guys, like it's trying to mimic a wave. You guys wave at each other to introduce yourselves, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. As Ems kind of reaches out and tries to grab towards the void tendril and shake it like you would a hand. And he's like,
Whoa.
and this fella over here is FG33 Prototype Model S. Please, introduce yourself.
You didn't have to go ahead and say the whole name, you know.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right, buddy. It's all right. You're good. You're good. Hey, so this fucking thing next to me, I don't like you. Let's just get that straight.
What's your issue with me?
Oh, calm down. We're here for a job, remember?
Yeah, well, I just like to express my opinion, and my opinion's always correct. So, hello everybody. My friends call
So
me,
little passive aggressive.
and excuse my friends call me FG33. I may be a bot to the rest of you, but I am here the leader of this expedition. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I believe that's up to you guys to decide. But okay, well, next is my dear sir, not Sir Korvac's sun scale. Oh, he's quite large. Sorry, the booth isn't big enough for you.
Well met, companions. I'm Sir Korvac Sunscale, Knight of the Radiant Realm, Defender of the Innocent, Bane of Brigands, Warden of the Dawn Roads, and humble servant of justice throughout these stars. Fortune itself has guided me to this meeting, for I but recently concluded discourse with the Honorable Emozi, Royal Messenger of these lands. He has entrusted me with a quest of considerable urgency. Furthermore, he has graciously offered a breaking of the fast and to discuss the details of this quest. Yet every knight knows that the greatest deeds are seldom achieved alone. Thus I ask, are you all wandering champions in search of glory, mercenaries seeking honest coin, or perhaps fellow knights disguised in humble attire? No matter, should your hearts prove true, I would gladly share both quest and table with you. And he sits down for a pastry.
This was a philosophy
you-
session. Holy
You
shit.
see the little tendril kind of like go up and around the star's shoulder, and he's like, "Ooh, is that what you call goosebumps? You sound very nice, sir."
Well met.
I don't want to talk to that guy either.
What is? Who are you to say that?
Yes. We still have one more person to introduce here, and then another friend I have to discuss about in just a moment. This here is Mr. Vihan Starwaker.
Just to be clear, Yuri is not here yet, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. Vihan is a short dwarf, like even by dwarf standards, a little short. Very well groomed. His hair is very well taken care of. His beard is manicured exquisitely. He's in a blue robe with like golden lashes about it. You can tell that this is a dwarf who really takes care of himself. And hanging from like his belt are a couple implements and toolkits. They look fine quality, even though they like are very obviously just common in make, but like it looks like he's taking the extra care to like really put on like gold and like take care of these implements. And you see that they're like implements to like find like look at stars and gaze and chart courses and stuff like that. He takes a moment after being introduced here, says, well, and he pulls a flask from his belt, takes a small flask. What the absolute fucking shit here, Ems? You're gonna pair me up with these knobs? Take a look at this guy. He's a computer. What are we doing working with him? You want me to trust a computer with my life? Oh, what the fucking shit? I mean, and this guy, he's calling himself a dick himself, and you don't even know what he is, and you shaking that thing? Oh, Ems, we got some work to do here, bud.
Well, I mean, it's more of a... Well, there's actually still one more person, but you guys will do good, I promise. You guys are...
Tell
you'll do
me,
good.
Ems, this third one, he's a good stock like this Ulfrika figure here, huh?
You're,
Let's do it.
it's a sixth one. Yuri of Clan Rostock. Right now
That
he's
doesn't
actually.
sound like good stock. If you have me waking up next to these bedfellows, I'll be taking a lick of the sheep's arse, I be.
Oh my god.
Probably, but next drink's on me next time. Okay, okay.
Mosey, you didn't tell me I was working with a bunch of fleshies.
I believe I did actually. It's part of my standard greeting package. If you guys want the money, it's good money. If you don't, the door's right there.
You know what? I take it back. Celestial Star to my right. You're all right.
You're gonna see the star Dixie just pretty much completely ignore him and float around him, and then float towards Vihan here, and he's gonna say, Why are you so short compared to all these other humanoids? Other humanoids?
Oh, and look at the one who's be talking. And just how are you floating like that, huh? Ain't you ever ate something in your life? And tell me, when you take a shit, does it resemble a tiny planet? Or is it just like a little nut?
What language are you speaking?
I will say there are 3 small statured creatures here. You're tiny, so everyone's ginormous to
I
you.
know.
And then Sir Korvac's Sunscale is large, so he is like a mountain to you. The only one that's of like a standard height is FG33.
So like, I'm imagining, because like I'm still exploring stuff, I'm imagining I've seen a good bit of like normal size humanoids, maybe a couple big things, because I've been through the cosmos, but I've never seen a dwarf. Like, it's new to me, because I just might be a couple days old. So that's why I'm like, so what language was that you speak? Why does your tongue sound like that?
I don't know what you be talking about. You must be new around here. But back on my home planet, which we used to call Earth, we mined in the grounds and everyone talked like me. It wasn't until you skyscrapers come and found us and had us introduce us to your fancy flying planes that all scoot about. Oh, we all fun style. And I whipped about and had me start piloting your crap. So I don't know you or where you came from, but I tell you, you be the odd one.
Oh my goodness. The star is gonna actually reach over towards him very gently, and he's gonna attempt to cast Stabilize on him. Sorry.
You see a weird void tendril start creeping out to you, and you get the sense that magic's about to happen. Do you trust
Yeah.
it?
Vihan is going to see that, as well as the magic starting like to be cast around him, the arcane runes starting to cast and everything, and he's going to be, oh, what the fuck is this? You don't got to be casting nothing with your dick magic on me, good stuff.
Whoa.
I
Was it this guy threaten everybody?
All right, now listen. If you guys are gonna stop fooling around, we do have a job, and we do have to get going.
Oh, well, yes, I was just trying to evade the passive aggressiveness with mere communication, but I'm fine with moving along.
I have a quick question about the quest.
Oh,
Is it
that's
only-
my voice.
Is it
That's
only
what we're
gold
really
that you
here
were
for
speaking
is-
of, or is there a fair maiden to rescue, or
Here we fucking
a
go.
king,
Well-
a king to rescue?
Here we fucking go.
I believe the job posting was about something about diaspora. Something's going on. Standard work. We're probably gonna have to clear out something, but you guys are all strong folk and quick to fight. So I figured you guys would be the best to handle this, and in the event that there is any trouble, it's honestly probably just a super quick in and out adventure, real quick, maybe 20 minutes, but real nice payday of 400 credits.
Clearing something out sounds like an epic quest.
400 credits per person, you say?
You can talk to the Ulfrica clan holding representative to wager out the specifics here.
100 credits in 20 minutes. That's
Ball-
1,200 credits an hour. That's, oh my god.
The ball of energy doesn't need money.
Context: 400 credits is the amount of money that is being said. That's like a year's worth of living, as well as being
That's
offered.
good shit right there.
That's 1,200 credits an hour? Is that what you're saying?
I could put up with Thor for a year's worth of living.
Who is
No,
Thor?
how about we just go and talk to the representatives here for the job interview? We haven't even gotten the job. It's just, it is a gig that's been put up. So you got to do a good job impressing these people. You got to, like, show that you know your stuff. I mean, they're dwarves, so they might like mining and stuff, but uh,
Mm,
Ah,
we're
yes, we
definitely
have
going to
to
want some people that are
respond to the town
skilled
posting.
and able to do this. I'm just letting you know the job's here. I owe you guys all a favor, so
We got
I'm
time for
doing
like
it.
a
It's good
drink.
money. It's good money, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
What are you doing a drink?
yeah, we got time for a drink.
Hi, Vihan. What
You've
kind
just
of
been
ale are you
eating
drinking?
breakfast and everything like that. You've had plenty of time to consume oil.
Ah, perfect. Okay, so we've already done that. Good.
you're gonna see Dixie kind of like float over away from the dwarf, and he's actually gonna move towards. Hold on, it's gonna take a second. Sir Corvax, and he's going to basically fly up towards him and towards his shoulder, basically like a Titan from Attack on Titan, and he's going to say, "I like you and your voice. You sound safe, and you make me feel safe, so I'm going to stick close to you.
I like you too, small creature.
I don't know how to feel about that, but thank you."
All right, Emoji. Enough of this chat and shit. Let's go.
All right, well, we do just have to take a quick ride down one of these mass transit lines, and we can head towards the eye if you want.
Lead the way.
Charlie ho, big man. You see the tendril like
So
flow forward.
your very strange breakfast. Emozi hurries each of you out of the restaurant and down some crowded corridors towards Absalom Station's mass transit lines. And you board one and you start heading for the Eye. It's a central dome inside of the center of Absalom Station. And within it is a lush park with an artificial sky that surrounds the faceless glass monolith that is the Blue Rise Tower. Inside of this Blue Rise Tower, behind a shabby exterior door on the 99th floor, a plush exec suite features a chilled mead bar and a balcony overlooking Jitambe Park. And before you are four representatives of Ulrika Clan Holdings waiting to interview you. And they're standing along a table. And on the table, you see stacks of like contracting papers. And you see a little projector that seems to have like a hologram of the diaspora, what is a local asteroid belt that you presume the mission is going to be, the contract is going to be for. Before you stands a young dwarf female that looks like this. Emozi gave you a rundown
Oh,
of these
no.
representatives and who they are. This is Blenzy Shadraz. She is a vice president of Ulrika Clan Holdings and is in charge of today's operations. Emozi impressed that she is the one to impress if you want the job.
What was her name?
Blenzy Shadraz.
Could you type that somewhere?
I could.
Did you?
I said I could.
Oh.
Give me why did that not?
Oh shit. I need to make a new note. Azaria recaps, what is that?
Oh my goodness, why is this not public? Okay, sorry. Okay. And Blenzy Shadraz has worry lines carved around her eyes that betray the responsibilities she's carried with compassion beneath a steel demeanor. She stands to inherit the company and leadership of the clan one day. So Stolbrock, you would know of her as a very prominent figure. She deeply loves her husband, Raybeck, even whenever they bicker. She wears an ornate clan dagger and wedding band that matches Raybeck. Raybeck is the dwarf standing next to her. Here's Raybeck.
Jesus Christ.
Raybeck Shadraz. putting it in the chat so you guys have it.
Yes.
Sean's
Yes!
character is not like that.
Is an olive-skinned dwarf with an antique pipe perpetually in his mouth. He's currently not smoking it out of smoking anything out of it for respect for any possible sensitivities anybody in the shuttle might have for pipe smoke. But Raybeck is the caregiver of the family, and he definitely seems like he's always ready with a hug or helping hand. He seems to be gentle and patient by nature, but his kindness is legendary in the diaspora for those that have ever worked around it. But he knows more about rocks than most people and loves discussing his trade with anyone who's genuinely interested. You also see a matching wedding band on his hand. Next to Raybeck is a third dwarf. This one looks like this. And he doesn't seem to be communicating much. His name is Helmet Navdeep. I'm typing it up for you guys.
Yeah, what?
Isn't a helmet a form of attire?
They seem to be quiet and socially awkward, and they just seem to be avoiding any conversation, like light conversation, as you guys are in here, introducing yourselves. But
When do we start role playing?
give me a moment, please, you impatient. The fourth person that is in here is Watson Watgers. A muscular orc who crams his bulk into the finest three-piece suit his credits can buy. And Mosey lets you know that his perfect grooming and luxury attire belie his charity work and kind soul, but they give him an edge in the courtroom. Watson represents Ulrika clan holdings in legal matters and is part of the clan. He also wears an ornate clan dagger.
Which clan?
Ulrika.
Okay, 1 second. I'll give you his name. So as they are standing about this table, Watson's kind of sitting down with pen and paper in hand, seeming to be taking notes. But you, before you get to make too many introductions, Belenzi steps forth and goes, recently, our probes in the diaspora picked up a strange signal here. And she points to a hollow projector in the center that shows a three-dimensional model of the diaspora. We can't risk our mining teams walking into something dangerous, so we're looking for contractors to explore the asteroid, find the signal source, and contain any hazardous creatures or materials. Mosey kind of suggested you guys, and you would have first pick if you can impress upon us your skills.
You're
He looks
gonna,
about each of
sorry?
you.
You're gonna
As I say,
see. What?
I was gonna say, as she looks about each of you, and then you can see that it appears to be a very informal discussion in which Belenzi presents the problems of this, and you see that Helmet starts to busy themselves with a data pad, and Raybeck is just chomping at his pipe and just listening it. But yeah, she kind of sits there and looks at you and just looks at each of you and goes, "So, what qualifies you for the job? Why should we give you the job other than a Mosey's recommendation?"
You're gonna see Dixie float up off of. Is it Sir Korvac?
Yeah.
Sir
Korvac's.
Korvac's shoulder, and he's going to look towards Belenzi, and then he's actually going to look towards Raybeck, and he's going to float towards Raybeck, and he's going to look at him. He's going to say, "Sir, what is that? What's that cylindrical tube you're using your lips on? It looks different. I've not seen that."
Oh, lad, I don't know if this guy's a child, but we're here for a job interview, not for questions. It's a pipe.
as he starts to look at Stolbrook and goes, "Clansman, please answer the lady."
Hi, yes, as Vihan steps forward. And might I say, it's mighty fine meeting with a lot of you. Just by just that you're here today, I can tell that we're going to get along amicably, so. And what fine clan daggers you have. Good stock means good people. I look forward to working with you. I'm the pilot of this here navigation, and wouldn't you know it, probably the best looking. And I take a look back at the party. Definitely the best looking. And glad to meet someone that are like-minded like me, want to get on with the mission, get a job well done, go out there scouting. Now, let's take a look at these rocks here, and I'll take a look at the rocks. It'll be mighty hard to navigate in there, but I can see why M's wanted me on this one. I can tell that this will be a bit hard to navigate in and around, but with my expert leadership and my expert piloting skills, well, let's just say our face won't land up in the air side of any rocks out there flying about.
Dixie's immediately going to look towards Raybeck and say, "If he wanted to get a move on, why does he talk so much?"
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
This
In
is
my-
an interview, not a place to joke around and ask silly questions. We're here for business, and he's straight to the matter. As she seems more pleased with the way Vian is handling this interview so far than Dixie's approach.
Now then, I reckon that if we're going to get in there and get to scouting, you'll need me to fly us in there and get close. And I reckon that these here fellas, and I'll point at Stolbrock and over at Sunscale, and I'll be like, these fine fellas will keep us as safe as we go exploring, and that one over there, he's got them good eyes and scanners, it seems, and we'll be able to get us through. Now, this colorful one who be floating around, I don't know what the fuck he is or what he does, but I imagine he'll be useful in some stances. Especially once he gets the wrecking of the earth and all that's about us. It
me,
might take a bit.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh yeah, guys, I don't have diplomacy one. You guys better start taking this.
You're going, man.
I was gonna say, I was gonna talk. I was just waiting on everybody else to
Yeah,
stop.
you're going a mile a minute, buddy. I'm like,
Yeah, and if you guys let me, I'm going to, and it's not going to go well. My guy is meant to grumble. You do not want me talking. Here we
Miller,
go.
just to confirm, where are these individuals from? Are they from Ulfrica clan holdings or?
So you missed the introduction of Lindsay and Raybeck. Lindsay is the vice president of all.
What? Hello?
I'm Stolbrock from Clan Ulfrica as well. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly, you are the person that I have set out to emanate. I have been piloting for the clan for many years, and I can assure you that while these individuals might be a little bit off-kilter, they come highly recommended from our good friend and information broker. So if he is friends with them, I can personally accept them as the best of the best for this.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Ready? Make an impression or just diplomacy?
Just diplomacy.
It's not the best, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and re-roll that.
Okay.
I don't know. Are we
Yeah, we
heroes
have
yet?
rerolls.
Or hero point?
Do we get re-rolls yet or no?
Yeah, you get hero points.
Okay, all right.
1 hero point per
Oh.
session.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use mine
baby.
too.
That's
oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Well,
I don't need to use mine.
yeah, Belenzi seems very impressed by your recommendation as well, Starbuck. He's like, oh, yes, another clansman. This is good. This is good. I was a bit dubious trusting such a group from the Starfinder Society, but having a clansman there, that's good. That's good. And then Raybeck kind of looks over. He's like, yeah, but what about if they could actually handle something like this? Maybe I could see some proof of athletics, maybe some crafting, survival, or possibly if any of them know how to mine. That would be good.
If you would allow me a moment. I'm terribly sorry for the way I introduced myself, as it seems it was uncouth. It is nice to meet you. I am Dixie. I am quite new around here, though it feels awfully familiar to me. I dabble in magic, and I tend to mend things, as I've realized over time. And I apologize as I'm making my way through. I'm learning a lot of things, and I'm sorry if it was rude to comment on anything. That cylindrical pipe is not something I've seen, and I'd like to learn what it is, but you do not need to tell me.
Okay.
Bihanna's just like grumbling to himself off in the corner.
Yeah.
see
Raybeck's
all the
already made
chat
his
messages.
announcement that he needs to see a show of strength, effectively, and you can give me a diplomacy check, though, to see if Belenzi is swayed back to you.
Would you see mending as a benefit? And when I say mending, I basically mean like healing. And can I roll diplomacy for that?
Yeah. Belenzi says, oh, lass, my husband is a bit gruff around the edges, but he doesn't care about that kind of stuff. But the way you just spoke was quite lovely. Now, I believe Watson does, I think he cares more about that medicine stuff, and he'll probably take a look at your expertise if you take a moment to with him once he's ready for interviews.
Is it
But,
that hairy green man over there? As he floats his tentacle.
You see the lavish orc that has been taking notes just raise an eyebrow as he just writes something down. And Belenzi goes, yes, but his turn for the interview is soon. Right now, it's Raybeck asking for a show of arts and strength, and I believe he said something athletic, crafting, survival, or mining,
The
perhaps?
large man has muscles of steel. As he looks towards Corvax.
Your Royal Highness, I'm strong. Will charge first into battle,
It's so
and
good.
and I'm tall, so I can stand on my tippy toes and see up high.
Give me an athletics check.
I love it. I love hearing
Please,
your voice.
please explain how you're doing something athletic, though.
Corvax just pulled out his it's clearly a Skyfire sword, but he thinks it's like an ancient medieval iron sword that he calls Embercleave, and he pulls it out and just swings it at the ground with all of his might. And you said just do an athletics check?
Yes, please.
Blind or just normal?
No.
Public. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, as you
I've saved the group.
swing down, and it looks like you're about to just smash into the ground as you halt your sword just millimeters above the floor, showing extreme control. As Raybeck goes, oh lad, that's a big dragon right there, and you've got my votes, as he seems completely impressed by you. And he then looks at the rest of the party. If the rest of you are like that, then, oh man, this is the deal, right, babe? As he kind of like nudges Belenzi, and she's like, we'll see. And she looks at the rest of you. Would either of you anybody else want to try to impress Belenzi or Raybeck?
It's possibly like tell them feats of piloting exploration ships for Clan Ulfrika to like show off piloting, or would they want to see something like that?
No, it doesn't seem that they're asking that right now. Raybeck is asking for athletics, crafting, survival, or mining, and Belenzi seems to be more into diplomacy and like your ability to work.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Can...
For crafting, could I use that to like appraise some of the items around here, like the gear that they're wearing?
Yeah, give me a crafting check.
So I'll roll and then I'll see how that does me.
Oh yeah.
So I'll go up to what was his name?
Raybeck?
Yeah, Rayback. And I'll be like, "Oi, those goggles there. I think I've seen they're like up on the shelves. Are those the?" And then I'll go ahead and name them and talk about how the specs on them interface with the blah 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 blah.
He immediately gets into the nitty gritty of it with you, and he continues to engage with you as you seem to have impressed Raybeck with your crafting.
Yeah. Now I'm going to hedge this with, like, it's one of those, oh yeah, that's a fine pair of goggles if you don't have the gold to get the next Ray-Ban, premier quality ones. But these will do you just fine, and if you're underground and, not so nice places. And then we'll go on talking about the specs.
He lets out a boisterous laugh, and he brings a glass of mead, a flagon of mead over to you. And he just continues talking about like how they are good quality and the higher qualities aren't into it. Would anybody else like to try to impress Raybeck or Belenzi?
I can... Go ahead.
You go.
Okay.
Great. I will explain to them the intricacies of asteroid mining and like deep scans and...
Yeah, you can give me a mining lore to see if Raybeck is impressed with your mining knowledge enough.
We'll see if he's impressed or not.
1 second, my screen just went black. Your knowledge of the diaspora and just like how the clan would do some mining is like, oh yes, these do seem to be the ones that we want. They seem to have good heads on their shoulders. They know what they're doing. As he looks about and goes, oh, Helmet, what about you? What would you like? As the seemingly shy dwarf seems to be infatuated with FG33. And he kind of just shuffles towards him and goes, is any of you, have good aptitude with computers or physical science? Perhaps?
And I kind of take the cigar out of my mouth, and I kind of just light it out on myself, on my tin, and just put it in my pocket and go, save that one for later. Before I was so rudely interrupted about 17 million times. These fine fellows here, and I would make quite the crew, if I do say so myself. Me, imagine, the stealthy boy. Well, the tin. If you're into that kind of thing. Look at the muscle. Look at all the look at the deception. Look at all the smooth talking. Look at the healing. Looks like we've got a little bit of everything here that you might need. I don't know about all that mining thing, but I can tell you one thing. That fellow right there that scares me and speaks like a royal prince sure has strength. I'll tell you that. If you're looking for hacking, if you're looking for sneaking, which in today's day and age, who doesn't have any of that? AI, chips, all that good thing. Well, I can help you out.
Okay, are you doing deception, diplomacy, computers?
I am going to do a diplomacy check.
Okay. And Belenzi seems to almost just get giddy with things. You see a smile start to crease her face as she's seems very pleased with the words and how you spoke and communicated like your group's well-being. And she's like, "Oh, that is very nice to see, but I believe Helmut is more asking in just for his stage of the interview if any of you are good with computers or maybe physical science. Sometimes you need to hack into things and there might be some weird abnormalities on asteroids. Just want to make sure that you guys are all well squared."
Oh
I
yeah, if you
will tell them a story about how I one time had to reboot an entire system on a downed starship.
Sure, give me a computer check.
Look at
Sir
this guy over
Corvax looks
here.
he's extremely confused, but he's pretending that he's not and doesn't say a word.
Okay. And Vihan, what were you about to say?
I was about to chime in, but if Stolbrock's got it, Stolbrock's got it.
I would like to chime in after him.
I'll
You guys
probably
chime
just
in right now?
pile onto a story and sounds like, oh yeah, it sounds like you were interfusing with that one computer system built by them shabby folk. What was the name of their systems? And I'll try to remember it, but apparently fail, maybe, in trying to name the name and brand and model of the system he was interfacing with.
Helmet seems completely impressed by both of you, and he is pretty happy. What were you about to say, FG?
If he's smiling and he's good, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Each of you can impress on each of the individuals as much as you want.
May Dixie float over to Watson?
Just a moment, Dixie. He's staging the interviews next while he goes over the contract.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Okay.
this little ball of whatever doesn't really have manners, so we'll get him right.
Manners, I've heard of that before.
Okay.
I have it. What is
So
that?
Helmet is completely enthralled just with the circuitry of FG33. But if nobody else wants to impress upon
Yeah,
him, that's fine.
I'd like to be like, yeah, I remember that one time back on my home planet of Avalon. I was wiring a T1723 left, right, up, down, cross wiring, and it was a mess. But after about a good old hard day of work, security system was up and I got paid. And I'm gonna give him I'm gonna go for a deception check on that.
I'll give you. Okay. I was gonna say a computers check will be fine. He is asking for a computers or
All right, I'll give him a computer check then. That's fine.
Yeah.
It is just significantly worse. I am re-rolling. No.
You keep
No.
it.
I
Keep it.
know. I'm 0 point.
Oh God,
I
that's
don't want
just
to keep
poetic
it,
justice.
to be
Give
Just
me
to
a
get another one?
What'd you say?
I was
Okay,
back for the
give me-
failed computer
I would
check.
say give me a deception check.
Okay.
Damn it.
And so while Helmet seems to just be like, no, that doesn't make any sense. He doesn't seem to be listening to what you're saying. He's paying more attention just to your intense circuitry. As you hear a chuckle come from the orc over to the side. He's like, I do like that there shiny droid right there. FG33, was it? Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. Could you repeat what you just called me?
I apologize if I do offend. I do
No,
not,
it's in jest. It's in jest. I appreciate you.
I had assumed you were a droid, not an android.
You
misspoke.
seem correct. You seem to be a smart fellow.
Yes, well, what you attempted to do was quite sly and, as an orc of legal standing and stuff, deception and legal lore, of course, go hand in hand. But I am also here to discuss just the well-being and the contract as well, and I need to know if any of you are able to handle yourselves medicinally or heal each other. So that way we can diminish the hazard pay if needed.
I've been told my tendrils are quite nourishing.
Right.
As he kind of eyes you suspiciously still.
Why does it speak so much?
If you may allow me, he's going to extend a tendril towards him. Let's see here. I'm going to cast. Am I allowed to use a spell slot right now without it actually counting?
If there's a day of rest, sure, but no, it's
Would it-
going to actually count.
Would it be
Okay.
considered impolite to cast a spell in this company?
You can give me a society check.
I will give you a society check.
Should I wait or go?
Vihan, you would know that it's probably an okay time here, and you kind of are aware of that as you're about to say something, and you see Watson kind of look at you, give you like a little curt nod over that, and like he's like allowing him to have this, but he does seem to appreciate that you wanted to step in for a moment, and he acknowledges that you were aware. But go forth, Watson. Please continue.
Oh, yes. Touch my tendril, please. And he's going to cast shield on him. And then...
It's on yourself.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Wait, hold on.
I mean, not bad. So
It's not bad, and it's a cantrip, so it's not actually expending a spell slot.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Cantrips you do as many times as you want.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Something just inside me tingled. I did something to myself. I'm still managing these things. And then he's gonna use. There's not much here. I guess. He'll cast guidance on him. And say, it's a positive thing for you in battle, and I've been known to, what's the word, heal? Mend, no, heal, yes, heal things, and when I focus my energy into this, my tendrils here, my arms, as you humanoids would call them, it fixes things.
Yes, very, very nice. Perhaps a display of your medicine treatments.
Dixie, perhaps, sorry. Oi, Dixie, you look like you're trained in anatomical sciences. Why don't you just explain what you've known about that? And what's that? Do you happen to have a medical kit upon you? Are you floating off?
It is not a medical kit. What's this? I have, you see Dixie kind of like pull out from like under one of the tendrils from like a cavity inside of his star, and it's like kind of like a cloth, almost like kind of like gritty look to it, almost dirty, but it's actually pretty clean, and it's like a bunch of weird looking rocks, like little fossils and like gems. He says, yes, I use these. They help me focus when I touch individuals and mend them. And he's gonna display it to you.
No one letting you touch him.
He's asking for a medicine check.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that?
I did.
I didn't hear you. You didn't. I did not hear you say it.
Speaky
He didn't
more
quite say
healy
it.
healy.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Please don't let it speak again.
No, it's great.
I was
Yeah,
just
he
getting
seems
into it.
as you're demonstrating your. No, I'm saying you're pulling out your med kit and everything, and talking about your tendrils, and you're explaining, exactly what you're saying, and he seems completely entranced by how you're explaining this, and he's like, yes, as he seems very impressed by you, Dixie, and your ability to patch up the crew with your spells and your ability to heal with the med kit, or your tendrils.
Yeah.
And so is there anybody else that wants to try to impress upon Watson? I have Dixie and Vihan impressing upon him so far.
Vihan's impressing him too.
Yeah, he seemed quite pleased with your society check.
Oh, hell yeah. So the only one that Vihan hasn't impressed is Belenz.
Yep.
She only wants diplomacy.
She was fine with diplomacy. She seemed to be more into like performative stuff in nature and just if you have good labor lore.
I could try talking about the nature of the rocks in the system that we're going to, and talk about the system itself, the diaspora system, if that would be applicable for her.
Yeah, you could try.
Would you allow a lore diaspora, or would you prefer a nature check?
I think I'll take lore.
All right, so then
This
I'm
is more
going to start.
relevant.
I'm going to start talking about the nature of the creatures that we might find there, and the biohazards and all of that. Let's see how I roll.
Oh.
Oh yeah, now the nature of these rocks, you see, they got all sorts of creatures. They got the mites, they got the big old buggers, they got the big fuckers. And navigating in and about's a bit of a tricky puss. So what we might do is, and then he's going to go on and talk about like the challenges in the ecosystems and all of, the nitty gritty of like the rocks and the nature and blah, blah, blah.
Nice. Yeah, and she seems quite impressed. And at the end of that, is there anybody else that wants to try to impress on any of the 4 interviewees? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Somebody's saying something?
Nope.
Cool. So after about 2 more hours of just some generic questions and like getting your names and signing down things, Belenzi goes, "Oh, and I think we are all in agreement here that you guys have the job. So now it's your turn to ask us any questions. If you want the job, it's your turn to ask any questions of us."
Oh, as if there was any doubt. I mean, I knew as soon as I would walk in that I'd get along with a lot of you. Now, these lot that he's buggered me with, I don't know about all that, but we'll see what happens.
You expressed such distaste at our appearances and presences when we first met.
All I'm saying is the lot of you ain't got a beard amongst you except for this fine fellow right here. And even his isn't nearly as well cropped as mine, if I say so myself. I got a grooming kit if you need one, old Stolbrock buddy. Now then, the questions
Miller,
that I
just to
got
confirm.
on, how do we measure success on this here venture?
How do we get success? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, what defines a successful mission?
Cool. And then 1 second, Stolbrock, what?
Was kind of similar to my question. I'm just trying to remember I don't think I was here for the full rundown that we got from the information broker on what the contract was.
Yeah, so the contract is they're looking for contractors to explore the asteroid that they're getting this mysterious signal from, find the signal source, and contain any hazardous creatures or materials. You guys would know that this clan, Ulfrica Clan Holdings, is like in charge of mining the diaspora. And they've got the largest shares of it and everything. And they don't want any of their contractors being hurt. So they're hiring you adventurers to go clear it out. And Blenzy is just like, all I need is you to go there, figure out why we're getting a signal and what it's coming from. Deal with it if it's a problem. If it's not a problem, just turn it off. So that way we don't get any other strangers or any... apparently there's rumors of pirates in the area. We don't want them picking up on the signal and going towards this asteroid.
A pirate? What is a pirate?
Or, just those ne'er-do-wells that try to capture your ships and stuff.
A bunch of buggers that go around claiming that they only want your booty, and if you grab your arsehole fast enough, you might be safe.
Yeah, but If you need it, the Star Citadel Theodrain is in the diaspora, and we do have many patrols. So if anything were to happen, you could retreat back there, and we would protect you if needed.
Oh, so is there's a signal here?
Yes, at the asteroid, and as she points at the three-dimensional model of the diaspora, and you see there's like a blip just constantly happening. It's quite strange. It happened after that weird shockwave that happened a few months back.
Oh, shockwave.
Power
like-
flickered on the Absalom. Something about that planet down below.
That'd be good to know. Were you expecting any
Was this
trouble?
asteroid used at all before for mining operations or advanced post?
1 second, Stolberg. FG, what'd you say?
I just lit my cigar.
No, what'd you say?
I said, were they expecting trouble?
No, nobody's on the asteroid. It's not been mined yet. I don't even know if it is an asteroid. It could be just a ship or some debris, something floating. We're just getting a signal here, and we need somebody to clear it out. Take a look at it.
So it's
We
a
haven't
scout.
got-
Pirates, evildoers.
The diaspora is is a bunch of asteroids, and we mine them as we can. Usually the largest ones first. They usually have the highest mineral deposits. But no, if you run into any trouble that you can't handle, then we'll also program the location of the Star Citadel Theodrain into your ship's computer. Just fly to the heart of the clans, and we will protect you.
I got one more question. Any loot that we find on this here mineral planet, asteroid that we get on, say we find weapons, gear, the likes of it, are you going to be reclaiming that from us at the end of this here venture?
She smiles and she punches up something on her computer and she goes, well, actually, that's part of your base pay. Base pay is 500 credits plus first salvage rights. So if you do find something here on this asteroid that is of value, if it is on an asteroid, then you've got first salvage rights. We own this area of the diaspora, so we have the authority to say what's is yours, first salvage rights, whatever you could take.
Ah, the Finders Keepers rule. I'm a big fan of that, I do.
Aye.
All right, then.
We have a ship that we may charter from you.
No, I believe Ems has procured one from your Starfinder Society.
Ah, very good. Yes, thank you.
I love
I'll,
Steed.
It'll likely be that old ramshackle sheep that I usually fly for that bugger.
I'll, Miller, while they're talking, I'm going to look at the 3D projection and just plot out the best course there.
And Raybeck kind of grunts at you as you start looking at it at the diaspora. He goes, "Oh, it's an asteroid field. It can be quite difficult to navigate, and anything could be hiding out there, like the pirates, the wandering drift dead, or even some armed corporate goons. You better know whatever pilot you have. Better know what they're doing. Better yet, they should have a smart crew to back them up."
What is a goon?
We'll talk about it on the way there.
A goon is more like a thug. Kind
Oh.
of like what you're hiring you guys to do. You kind of are goons,
Oh.
if you will.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to think out loud. I do it sometimes. Thank you for answering my question.
How much time is this little adventure going to cost us? In and out.
Do you mean to ask how long do they expect it to be completed by?
If I wanted to ask him, I'd ask him myself.
Wait, you just did what?
What?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm salvaging him sounding like an
I
asshole.
think you need a Windows update.
The Belenzi kind of looks at you, and she looks at Watson. Watson goes, no time. Just clear it out. Probably as best as you can. Like Raybeck was just saying, there's threats of other corporations who might try to swoop in, pirates, wandering driftwood and stuff. So I wouldn't be light. I wouldn't be dragging your feet or anything, but there's no rush. It's just probably the faster you clear and take care of that signal, the faster you will, the less threats you'll have to deal with. It is dangerous out there.
Well, I will be taking my leave. You're gonna see Dixie float up towards Korvac's shoulder, and he's gonna say, I see we have a mission now. I appreciate your kind support and assistance in this matter. I am happy to assist you as well. Thank you. And he's gonna kind of like collapse in a little bit on himself, and his tendrils are gonna pull in.
Nice. Okay.
All right, we'll make our way back.
I would say any other
Beyond is also going to say, I'll deal with struck then. If there's nothing else you'd be needing, I'd be following that pointy fella over there. Might I say it was a mighty fine meeting here. And you lot have a great rest of your days. As he gives like a wink and a over to the lady and then walks out.
Well, never mind. Go ahead.
I was going to say, is Belenzigus, if there's no further questions? And she pauses for a moment.
Will one of yours be accompanying us on this endeavor, or are we free to roam as we please?
You're free to roam. Well, like I said, we have programmed the location of the Star Citadel Theodrain, and you do have our contact if needed. Your ship should be able to reach out to us, and we'll part you farewell once you leave. Just let us know. And she reaches down to like a data pad or something, and then you get a notification on your own data pads that you, or whatever way that you have to access the infosphere, like ring, and you see that you have a new contact there, and it just says Ulfrica Clan Holdings on it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Got it.
There's something inside my crevice just vibrated.
Okay. And as you guys leave, you see Watson's standing up and rebuttoning his suit, and he says, "As contractual partners with Ulrika Clan Holdings, you and your parent organization will be held harmless in the event of any damage to the asteroid in question or damage forthwith to any facilities found to be housed within. Simultaneously, Ulrika Clan Holdings shall be legally held harmless for any bodily harm that might result from your activities should you disembark from your ship, although we will take all compassionate measures to render aid if possible. And with that, sign the contract and the job is yours."
Dixie is immediately going to say, Will you tell me what that cylindrical tube is if I sign it?
As Rebecca's kind of chuckles, he's like, "All right, lad. Yeah, come take a puff." As he hands over his pipe over towards you,
Oh,
he's like, "Just take a small one. It's quite strong, but you're
Oh.
probably hot enough to light it."
Wow, yes. What is this? It's fumigating. Yeah, you puff, you like I breathe in?
Yes, I
I'm
believe it's
always-
almost like a gas for you.
Oh,
Right.
I'm always perforating outwards, not inwards.
Right.
And
Back.
he's gonna go down and he's gonna try to almost, it looks like he's about to eat it, and then he sees that that's not the way you're supposed to do it because he remembered how you were doing it, and then he's gonna attempt to take a puff.
Yeah, and after a few seconds, you start coughing, but you do have the feeling.
Oh, wow, that is.
Raybeck just starts
Oh.
chuckling over that.
Oh, thank you for this knowledge, Rib. Rebecca. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. And you see, like, the tendrils are kind of like more sporadic. Like he's learned something and he's garnering knowledge and he's really happy about it.
Raybeck, you gave the kid some of the strong spice right off the
Which
rip.
is this kid? I've never heard of that.
Okay. And as you guys start bickering and start making your way out, Blenzy goes, in just a moment, a few of us would like to give gifts. And as you guys start leaving, you see that the members give, Blenzy gives Vihan a commercial baton. Sorry, she gives Vihan a commercial deflecting field. So I will add that to
It's a
your
lot different
character.
than a baton.
Well, you see that what's his name hands a baton. Watson hands Vihan a baton. As you see that each of them are handing out to different members of your party. Vihan, I'm adding to your inventory the deflecting field that was given to you by Belenzi. You see Helmet kind of just kind of shake up to you, and as he hands you a med patch, and Raybeck hands you a commercial hammer, and Watson hands a commercial baton. The other member that got a few pieces was Stolbrock. Sorry, I completely forgot your name for a second.
All good. I forgot it too, so you're
Rock
good.
and stone.
Just think of like brick and mortar.
Yep, as you get the commercial baton, deflecting field, and hammer.
Right. These
And
were the med patches from.
the med patch was from Helmet. He seemed to appreciate your computer knowledge. And sorry, the Stolbrock also did that too, but he did not do the baton. Sorry, I was wrong with that one.
Watson gave the baton. Okay.
Yeah, Watson gave the baton, and let's see. So that means FG, Watson hands you a baton, and Belenzi hands you a deflecting field.
I appreciate it.
And Dix, you are getting a baton.
Yes, just
And
put it in
a-
my crevice.
And a deflecting field.
Oh God.
Ooh,
I
a little
believe
more to the left. Thank you.
And I believe that was all the checks except for Sir Corvax. You did an athletics, so you get a hammer. Oh, I'm about to move your character.
Small creature, why do you keep talking about your crevice?
It seems abnormally large if you're asking.
You're gonna see Dixie kind of open up a little bit and uncompact himself, and he's gonna fly towards Corvax and kind of sit in front of him, float in front of him a little bit, and he's gonna say, "It's where I keep my safekeepings," and you're gonna see him like open up his chest, and it's kind of almost like a gaping black hole. It's not infinite, it's not massive, it's literally the inside of like a star. And you'll see like
impressive.
yes, here that's a rock I found near Canis Majoris, reminds me of her. This is my med kit. It's at least that's what that weird language speaking man called it. What's his name? Vihan. My rocks. Oh, don't mind that. He's just like kind of tidying it up and like moving stuff.
That looks like it could heal the deadliest of wounds.
Oh, yes. Please do get hit. I'd love to test it on you.
All right.
And with that, I'll give each of you a hero point as well for the excellent RP so far. As you guys all head out of the building, you see Emozi is just sitting outside the door, and he's like,
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's very good to see that you guys got the job. Woo!
as he seems very excited. He's like,
Well, let's go take a look at the ship, and maybe Yuri will be awake or something, and maybe he can stop being a lazy about. But yeah, let's go back to the train station.
as he just happily starts making his way back, he seems to be taking a call after just a few seconds of talking to you. But he does kind of lead the way back down to the Absalon transit stations.
what do they call people like him? What is it? Like a popular dragonfly, or what is it? Butterfly, social something.
Aye, that'd be called a skittermander. That M's right there.
Oh, a skittle mander.
Yeah, the skittermander.
Oh,
They come upon like look at those little stitches, and they come upon and they laugh at you. Ha 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 ha.
would it be okay if I, he's gonna point his tendril out towards your shoulder and say, sit and listen to you speak about it more?
I'll tell you about it, but get your freaky deaky dicky stuff away from me here, bud.
Oh, it's my
We're-
arm.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. You got me all scared with that name that them pillars gave you.
What? And you're gonna see Dixie kind of float over to Corvax's other shoulder, so he's closer to Vihan to listen to him ramble.
And then Vihan will gladly ramble and grumble the entire time.
And as you guys are just grumbling and rumbling down the trainway to the port where the ships are, Mosey kind of steps off the train, and then with a grand wave of his hand, he goes,
And here it is, the Nova Rush.
as he then shows you guys a massive blue starship that is apparently been gifted to you for this job by the Starfinder Society.
Wow, when I was floating in the cosmos, I saw a really bright building called that, and there were humanoids with long hair dancing, and they weren't wearing much clothing.
Can I give you a piloting check to see, like, recall knowledge about the ship, like how good it is, take stock of how, like, the quality of it, that kind of thing?
All right, while you do your
Yeah.
nerdy piloting stuff, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah,
I
go
do the
for it.
same.
And while you're doing that, Korvac says, "What an impressive horse. I am going to name it Silvermane."
I'm going to re-roll that, if I may.
Are we allowed to name these things?
It's already named.
Yeah, it's named
Silvermane.
the no.
Oh!
That's what it.
Also, Miller,
In Korvac's
just
mind, he fully believes it's a horse, and its name is Silvermane.
You know what?
FYI for
I
you,
like that
because of my heritage, being a
Mhm.
quest-bound dwarf, if I make a success at a piloting check to navigate or plot a course, I get a critical success instead.
Cool.
And I get a +1 circumstance bonus to knowledge to recall knowledge about starships. So technically
so-
that's a 27.
I'm very familiar because we also have another quest-bound dwarf in here.
We're of the same clan there, cousin.
From across the pond.
By Torag's beard.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, you guys would know that it is a quality spaceship. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it is nice. And you guys also gain 40... just kidding.
Don't approach us like that.
That's funny.
Damn, he's evil.
We had a moment, yeah. As you guys make your way on board, Emoji kind of just waves and goes, I'll be in touch soon. As he seems to be talking on his phone again. But you guys are loading onto the Nova Rush, the upper deck.
Dixie's gonna wave to Emoji and say, goodbye, Skittermander.
I see, Elms. It was good. Thanks for giving us that deal. Though next time, try to get us a little bit more credits, eh?
I like to imagine we're floating up right now in the sky. You're just like hollering it down to him.
Anyone not
Is
see
Ems
the
joining
map?
us on the ship, or is he just like, see ya?
No, he's just like waving outside as you guys board the ship.
Yeah. Cool. It's good that we said goodbye then.
Just an FYI, I can't see anything, Miller.
Reload your screen. Oh no, I know why. It's because I deleted you.
That'll do it. That'll do.
He is having a moment.
Did anybody else get any of the rest of you get these sweet upgrades?
Oh my god, your
Damn,
character token is so small.
They just hand these things out.
I got it.
And I'm
The
like,
upgrade
tinkering
is
with the deflecting field.
a 10-minute activity to install it into your armor. The deflecting field is effectively a raised shield action that you can do. You can't block with it, but it does boost your AC and gives you the ability to raise shield.
That's cool. Dixie's immediately gonna float over towards FG, and he's gonna pull out his baton from his crevice and say, "What does yours look like?"
I think it looks the same as yours, little buddy.
We have matching batons.
I suppose that when they gave them out, they didn't flavor them differently for each member.
Ah, such a sweet sentimental connection between us.
I don't.
As he's gonna wave his tendrils over and around him.
Yep, something connections, something like that. Emotions.
And
Whatever
we
you
look
call it.
around, Miller.
Yeah, you're fine to look around for just a moment.
Miller, you said the deflecting shield is you still have to use it as an action, even if it's installed on you.
It is. So if you look at it, it's a you have to spend 10 minutes to install it into your armor if your armor has an upgrade slot available. So if you go to your armor, if you hit edit, you'll see that it's got upgrades, and it'll say how many upgrades you can have. I think your Defrec side has a 1, for example. So that means that you can add 1 upgrade to it. The deflecting field is an installed piece of tech that counts as an upgrade.
Okay,
How do
so
I upgrade it?
It's just a 10-minute activity of you sitting down and installing it.
so
I mean, like... Sorry, go ahead, Sean.
oh no, I was just going to ask that even if it's installed, right, you still have to spend an action to use it. It's not just a permanent boost. Right?
Correct. It gives you a raise shield. If you hover over the installed trait of deflecting field, it'll say like some shields aren't held but are installed as armor. So you can raise a shield installed as an armor upgrade as normal.
You just don't have to carry it in one
You
arm.
don't have to carry it. Correct. Yeah, you're just
Okay.
activating the shield on your arm.
The reason I'm asking is because my heritage is a mod fanatic android, so like I get an additional upgrade. And I wasn't sure how they work, to be completely honest with you. So I'm good now.
So you said
I
you
like
can
to think that Korvax can barely stand on the ship.
I was gonna say your
His head
fucking
is like
icon
hitting
is
the
so
ceiling.
large.
He's like, he's just grumbling. He's like, Silvermane is such a small horse.
Oh my god, we got fucking Radon over here from Elden Ring.
Feel free to explore. This is your ship. The ship
Did
is
you
actually a
unpause
lot
the
larger.
Miller?
Yes.
Thanks.
oh my
Oh, that's
god, that was loud as fuck. Jesus. So the deflecting field, are you able to put that one to padded armor or no?
Is there a
Don't think
upgrade
so.
slot?
All right, the
It
ship
does
is
not
very
look
cool.
like it. Padded
Okay.
armor
Especially, like,
also
open
looks like
doors
it
and
was
stuff.
from these Pathfinder stuff. So if you want to take a look at the
Oopa.
armor again,
Yeah, is there a way to attach it? How does this work?
I don't know if there is yet. So you're just going to remember it. It is in your actions tab. So if you just do the draw there.
Okay. Yeah, if you hold it
Yeah.
right.
Wait a minute. Did I leave
Perfect.
the? Am I outside of the ship right now? Is this what's
Got it.
going on?
Okay.
Oh god.
Is this outside of the ship? I feel like
You
it
need
is.
to make a fucking fortitude save.
Yeah, you can go outside of the ship. Right now, it says that we're in space, but you guys are still in Absalom Station. Your armor does have the ability to withstand vacuum up to a day, at least. It's up to your item level of your armor. But when you do go out and about, that is a possibility of being outside of the starship.
What is that
Miller,
called? I don't.
I went up the
see that on
stairs.
mine.
Now I don't exist.
No way. You went down
I
the stairs. That's what it
see.
really is. Give me a second. I can. Man, that's cool. I didn't know that they did that. Yeah, I put you back. I moved you back.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Miller,
That's
what did you say
really
that's
cool.
called? I don't see that on my armor.
Huh?
What did you say it's called? Like being able to be outside in space? Like, I don't see that on my armor.
It's just an inherent thing to all armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, just to clarify, does anyone else just have like a black floor? Is that like all it's supposed to be? Like, I don't see any floor of the walking around. Everything's just black besides the walls.
No, I have a floor.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah, reload maybe.
Yeah, let me try, and I'll just...
If you don't have the ability to survive out in vacuum, you would have the exposed trait on your armor.
I call
Gotcha.
Captain Stairs.
And right there behind, you see a sleeping Yuri on this bed.
Miller, I'm just going
I
to share
will
my screen with you.
Completely
What?
zonked out.
I will quietly step outside, shut the door, and be like, "Oi, fellas, there looks to be a sleeping bugger over there." And I do mean that in a snot sense. Best not
Actually,
to
this is
wake
what
him.
I see right now, Miller.
Are you just gonna let an foreigner like that just sleep in our quarters without
Yeah,
interrogation?
That's not what you actually see.
Gotcha.
That's
So
not what
there
I
is
see.
actually a floor with this, then I'm just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's
meant to look
actually
like that.
Let me see here.
And the turret.
And then whenever you guys are done familiarizing yourself, let me see if I do activate this. Wait, toggle knob? No.
That's so
oops.
weird. I don't know why that isn't viewing for me. I refresh my screen.
It sounds like it might be GPU acceleration or something. Might be messing with it.
Might be
Whatever
too intense for the scene for you.
To what?
Aw.
Uh,
Sorry, I wanted to see if I could... You should be able to move between the two. That's why I'm... Preload, maybe? Because those stairs, you're supposed to be able to go downstairs and actually explore
God,
the
I need to
lower
turn that
deck,
down.
so-
you probably
Yeah,
just need to give us a token on that scene then.
No. Once you move over there, your token actually gets teleported over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your token gets removed from this scene and gets moved to that scene.
Hello, cowboy man.
I'm wondering if I have to just have...
Yeah, cowboy. Oh, yes. I do enjoy a good western.
Ah, yes, a western. I've heard of those.
You know about duels, little one?
No, tell me more.
Well, you see, two people agree. Usually only one person comes out of it. 10 paces, count to 3.
I've heard of that. It's like sex.
As you guys are standing by the front of the ship, you see a hologram appear.
Come on, you're the only one that appreciated that, Sean. That was so good. That was so good. Jesus Christ. What is this?
Jump scare.
As you see a hologram appear and goes, "Hello, I am Captain Concierge, your friendly virtual intelligence."
Oh,
My God.
why is your head so large?
Corvax is having an aneurysm over here.
As
I've
the
never seen
hologram
such a
starts to,
thing.
walk around, and it looks like a skittermander that is just floating, but like walking down and around the bridge. Yes, I am a virtual intelligence. Quite magical, I know. I have been tasked with assigning you guys each your own stations. Do you all know how to pilot? As it looks at you condescendingly.
I'm
The-
going to
short
take
one's
a
the
look
goal.
down at the computer, and I'm going to see if there's a way to toggle the race on this. Oh yeah, the Skittermender. I think we've gone through this before, but how's about to get you a beard? And I'm going to take a look at the console, see if it's possible.
Yeah, give me a computers check.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. God damn it, it's a good roll.
Is Vihan allowed to pilot while he's been drinking?
Definitely.
Uh,
As long
the
as we don't get caught.
Captain Concierge goes, that is quite astute of you to know that these virtual intelligence can be modified, but I have been hard programmed by the Starfinder Society. You can blame them if you do not approve of my appearance.
Corporate.
Some of their ships I've learned to hack into and change the appearance of y'all. Now then, where's that wolf button?
He kind of looks at you and goes, I am not sure if that was in jest or not, but I may have to report you to the society.
No. Dixie's immediately going to chime in. This sounds like it's escalating. We don't want that right now. Let's do the mission. You only need to tolerate it until then, right?
Yes. Merely in jest, as I continue looking about the keyboard studiously.
I ain't gonna stop him.
As Captain Concierge starts prancing about the area, he seems to be pulling up some simulations, and as you see, he like flings out one of his 6 arms over to one display point and then another to another display port, and you see simulated battles starting to happen. And he looks at each of you and goes, all right, I'm going to need each of you to decide a new role. How about we do auditions? That sounds fun. And first, we need a captain, other than myself, of course.
Society.
Who would like to command ship?
This is very interesting. I'm going to sit back and watch.
Please demonstrate your imposing presence at the helm.
Is this piloting, I'm guessing?
Probably
No,
intimidation.
this is not piloting. This is commanding a ship.
Good.
The
Well,
captain does not pilot. He commands.
That's right. He sure does. And I'm gonna sit in the seat and be like, ahem. All right, what do you what's this whole Starfinder Society one of these boys here?
Yeah,
look-
just demonstrate your imposing presence at the helm.
All right. All right. Korvax, you're on the guns. You look like you like guns.
Aye.
The turrets to your right, I've already scoped the ship out. Johan, obviously you're second in command, piloting. Stolbrock, third in command, pilot, of course. Dixie, I don't know what the fuck you're going to do. I don't even know what you do. So
What?
your emotion support, as it seems like you are in tune with yourself.
Give me either a performance or intimidation roll.
I'll give you performance.
I'm in tune with myself. Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh fuck!
Jared starts clapping, going, yes! Yes!
Dixie's also clapping.
excellent,
Wow! I love that. With his tendrils.
And the rest of the crew just swiftly starts to move about the ship, and you guys all get a sense of, holy shit, FG-33 knows how to captain and how to take command during some intense areas, and he might be able to soothe people's antics and like actually have them call to arms if anything were to happen.
Yeah.
Next, Captain Concierge bleep bloops and teleports around the room and goes, next, we need someone to be an engineer. Someone will need to overclock the systems. We need to boost systems in an impressive display, allowing other roles to push the starship to beyond its normal potential.
Yes. I happen to be at the keyboard, so let me just go ahead and take a look at this. This boost button. Now, where is that bugger?
You're going to get something in your lungs.
Give me a crafting check.
What
I
is
got real
overclocking?
one.
It's
Yeah,
going to hurt.
Vihan, yeah, you find all of the buttons to work for what Captain Concierge is asking for, but you do not find one to change or turn him off.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But you listen to me, little CC. You keep on like this, and we're going to have to change your name. The Rear
TC
Admiral.
is acceptable. You have done a great job at overclocking the system. As you can see, other roles are now going beyond their normal potential, and you see on the display ports that the turrets on the side bow, the port and starboard bow, are just blasting at figments of asteroids and everything really fast now. Speaking of guns, we need someone to be a gunner.
I'll do it.
And you see one of the chairs lights up, and you see a a targeting reticle, and Captain Concierge goes, "1 moment, please. Need larger chair." As it and a bigger chair fitting you comes up.
That chair looks awfully small.
Do stallions have weapons like that?
I watched him build it with scaffolding. Surely he can hold you.
Yeah, one second. And it has. Where the heck is this?
You just let me know when you start uncontrollably coughing, and I'll mend you right up.
And while we're at it, can we modify the knight's quarters so that I can fit through the doors?
No.
All right, I'll sleep
What do
on
you
the
mean you
floor.
can fit through that door? As DC points towards the door, and it's got like
Yeah, you can.
a silhouette of him walking through and breaking the wall.
All right, I'll sleep on the log gunner chair.
Jesus Christ! It's so fucking- I didn't think of like how massive this is.
There is a rug and couch downstairs you can sleep on.
Oh, it would seem you've been put into the basement quarters.
If this
There is
man
actually
had an ounce of conflict in him, he'd crush all of our.
Couch sounds absolutely wonderful.
I will need you to make a strike with either the ship's missile launcher or machine gun.
Oh,
Choose. It is a martial weapon.
okay.
And
just
Spark.
let
Anybody else that is good with guns could possibly try as well.
You just
Where is
let
the
me know.
where is the ship machine gun roll?
It's just a D20 plus whatever your martial weapon training is.
Oh, plus martial weapon. Okay.
So for you, that would be a plus 3.
Plus 3. Cool. All right, gotta love
plus your
them.
level, I think, right? Yeah, so it'd be a plus 4.
Plus 4.
Lizard man, if you just need
I can
a-
make that. I can do it again in public if you want.
Yeah, make it again in public, please.
Oh,
That didn't have the addition.
I think you just.
Is it worth hero pointing? What time are we playing till?
We got 2 hero points. You have 2 right now.
You can keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I want this to be an impressive display. So
But do we all get a hero point for
I will hero point.
Roleplay.
And make this
Mhm.
public.
Oh, baby.
hell yeah?
It's okay. This is just a simulation. Though if that asteroid was real, we'd be dead.
I also think I watched you blow up a mini civilization.
That is, unless our magic or science officer cannot supercharge the shield. As he looks at each of you and goes, one of you will have to manifest a magical shield or supercharge the ship's shields.
I am me. Always is tendril. I do shields.
Okay,
You're
can
being
give me
useful.
either an arcana, occultism, nature, or religion. So whichever one is your preferred skill for magic.
Mm.
You're gonna walk over to Corvax. Hey, you ever been in a bar fight?
Yeah, You guys see that Dixie Majoris has just summoned an elaborate shield around Nova Rush, and the asteroid that was coming towards it seems to just barely graze off the hull before Dixie manifests a shield to bounce this out.
Ooh, I've never made a shield this large. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Yes, perhaps we could have a pilot attempt to perform a risky stunt or difficult tactical maneuver to avoid such occurrences from happening again.
Oh yes, I'd love to watch a display. Then I can control my shield and learn it better.
Sounds like the
I
jump
could probably do that.
Cool.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be, but I'm just going to assume here.
It doesn't matter. It's just you guys are on the ship somewhere.
Nah,
around
Why
here.
are you inside the dash?
Go, Brock. Pick the chair that you were assigned to.
And I prepare to aid him by coaching him through this.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Both
Sit
of
in
you
this
can give
chair.
me a check, please.
Sit in the cuck chair.
I badger him. Gotta remember, cousin, we got to live hard on this old ship. It's not a very good one.
Corvax, I'm afraid you'd break.
As the both of you seem to grab hold of simultaneous steering sticks, like on an airplane, how there's a pilot and a co-pilot. You seem to start taking it away at first, and then Stolbrock just deftly maneuvers through some areas. But you guys are almost in sync, avoiding the asteroids. And Captain Concierge then blinks and badoops again into the center and goes, and that concludes our training. Please have a safe flight into the diaspora. As you then see a computer screen start populating on top, and you see it's a 3 days until we make it to the diaspora.
Oh, before you go, can I ask you a simple question?
Of course, I will always be here with you.
Okay.
Whoa.
While I was meandering in the cosmos, I saw a couple of numbers, and it said the letters P-I, and it's cut off after like 3 numbers. I'd love to know the full number if you know it. I think it was pi.
And with that, everybody, please buckle in as we are about to take off.
No, I didn't get the last few. I need the last few.
This
Hey,
computer, this thing's having a mental breakdown.
The seatbelt
See,
I
ain't
only know
reached.
the first 3 digits,
countdown
please.
of 10, 9, 8,
Strap in,
7.
boys.
The seatbelt
As,
isn't big enough.
as a count, and they, countdown.
Airbags, parachutes.
I give you another hero point.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So good.
Um,
All of us
as-
are Corvax.
Holy, just Corvex.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
As you guys are about to take off, you hear a like a ringing chime, and an overlay of Emozi's face pops up and goes,
If you give it your all, Six, this will be a really drift mission and take your crews to new horizons. Agree?
and then it cuts out for a second, and then you see Belenzi pop up, and she's like, "We are wishing you a good trip and a speedy return." And then Captain Concierge and goes, "And liftoff," as it then goes to 1, and you guys just shoot out of Absalom and make it into the drift. Oh, not the drift. Sorry, the space just outside of Absalom as you start to make your 3-day journey to the diaspora. You guys did a good job of navigating a pretty quick course to the diaspora. And so you guys now have the next 3 days of downtime to do what you will. Is there anything you guys want to do during downtime?
The first thing Dixie wants to do is go over to Vihan and say, Do you think if you tinkered with it, you could get me those last digits?
I do think I reckon I can summon that Susie fella to talk to you about it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be delightful. Yes, please.
I'm gonna spin around in the chair and be like, any of you boys read that contract we signed? Any
Yes.
one of
Ah, the royal decree.
did you read the fine print?
Yes, I
Fuck
signed it
no.
with my life.
Fucking Starfinder Society and their goddamn lawyers. I'll be damned if we see 500 credits. I'll tell you that much. Grubby
Now listen
bastard.
here, you bucket of bolts. I've been working with the Starfinder.
What did you?
I've been working with the Society for years now as their trusted pilot.
Hey,
They're
hey.
pretty good on their end when it comes to the cash out. Now, not very good when it comes to and clarifying the terms of the danger. Now, I reckon that if we've been hired, that we're in a boatload of it. So grab onto your rear arses, and we're off to a fun times.
Oh,
But-
I second chair speaks freely.
He's not
Just-
a bucket of bullets. He's a humanoid bucket of bolts.
No, calm down. I've been called far worse, and I didn't expect a lot of you to give me any respect. I'll tell you that.
I respect you, Western man.
I ain't nothing but tin, just like the rest of y'all. Outsiders treat me like trash.
Now,
Guess
Tin,
what? Who's in the chair? Huh?
Tin, that reminds me of a story. A lass once just came up to me and asked me what I might give her for the night if, she offered me a company. And I looked at her and I smiled and said, I'll give you about 10. And right then and there, she knew that she wanted me. I'd tell you about it.
Oh, yes. 10. How do you spell that?
Vihan, I respect it. I really do. But I got to ask you, what the hell you do? What's your gimmick?
I don't know what you're asking for here, bud. But I make my way as a pilot in the society, as I've been telling you. As I've been telling you all day. Maybe if you had ears, you'd be listening.
There ain't no way you strictly pilot. There ain't no way. Look at going by the looks of you, you got something else on you. Something else about you.
My clan and Stolbrock's clan, we'd be known for finding our way amongst the stars. That's why they'd be hiring me for the piloting, and why they often pilot me through the bars of Absalom. Now,
How's your combat skills? I should have led with that, I guess.
is that what you'd be asking me?
It is now.
Well, I reckon I might not be as good as the gun as the rest of you, but I reckon I can hide and hopefully daisy my way on out of a skedaddle if you'd be hearing what I'd be saying.
Well, I don't, but thanks for sharing.
Dixie's gonna move over towards Corvax, and he's gonna say, you reminded me of a knight in shining armor, I believe is what it's called. Do you have
Yes.
any tales that you have from your past that may scratch an itch I have?
There are so many. Let me think of the best one.
Yes.
I suppose in my hometown, I'm thinking back to when I tried to join the army, and they did not love the way that I interviewed. They thought that I was a bit off compared to the rest.
The army,
Uh,
like a cadet and soldiers?
I thought that I was interviewing to be a knight,
Oh.
but I think that they call their military something else. So now I've really just set out on a quest on my own to try to find my own path, my own journey.
Oh, a grievous misunderstanding turned into an opportunity of delight.
Yes, I'm hoping to accomplish great things, explore out on my own, slay dragons.
Yes, oh, dragons,
Warning, cow off the port bow.
Oh, hey, lads, take a look out yonder. Tell me, do you see that? As you see like some magic runes float about him for just a brief moment. Yeah, I think I see it. It is a cow. No, do you see it? FG. FG, do you see
sorry?
the cow?
I'm sorry. Can I do a perception check?
What is a cow?
Yeah.
Tell me. And Dixie flies over.
Yes, look, Dixie. Look, it's a cow. Why? As it gets nearer, as it
A
gets
cow?
nearer.
How do you spell it? Tell me quickly.
FG, you look outside and you see a cow floating in space as you guys are quickly moving past it. Like,
FG,
the second
I
you saw
recognize it.
was gone.
It looked just like your mother.
Oh, your mother is a cow? Tell me more.
My emotional regulators don't seem to understand the difference between a fleshy and myself, rendering the truth irrelevant.
Vihan is like about to piss himself. He's laughing so hard as he strolls out of the room.
Yes,
Hey.
yes. No,
Hey, Corvax, can I order you to kill that guy?
don't piss
Oh
yourself.
no, that was a funny
If you do,
joke.
it's fine, I'll
that's
heal
a
you.
classic.
Come
Your
back.
mother's a cow.
I'll fix you right up if you piss yourself.
First in command always comes with seniority issues. There's always mute. Always those looking to prove themselves.
So fucking funny coming out of your
I'm not too familiar with being in space. If he pisses himself, will the piss just be floating around?
Are we
the
floating
ship?
right now?
That's awesome.
That's a rhetorical question because Dixie's floating.
And as you guys start to wind down your first day, you guys start to become quite friendly with each other and start to form a close bond. Some pranks from Vihan and cows start to drift past in space. As you guys are quickly aware of this. But strangely, you notice that Yori has not left his room yet. He seems to either be in a deep slumber or a meditative coma.
Perhaps he's dead and we should just throw him out into space.
We're on
And-
a Starfinder Society cruise ship. I don't think we should.
And you hear Captain Concierge go, "No worries, he shall be joining us soon, but I have locked his room so that way you do not bother him in his rest." And then also during your downtime, some of you connect to your system-wide infospheres, system-wide being like the entire galaxy, and you see that they are bombarded with news broadcasts showing all of the strange and unusual occurrences throughout the galaxy following the birth of the newborn. And you guys realize this was the explosion that Valenzi was talking about just a few days ago.
You said this is all being broadcasted?
This is all being broadcasted all throughout the infosphere.
Can Dixie look at it intently and jot down notes and try to get more information about it?
Sure, this is just over the past the next 3 days of stuff that you're finding out.
Oh,
Is there like a recall knowledge that we can do on it? Is it a...
You can do a society, but
actually, I'm good, to be honest with you. Probably.
it's cool. This is just an overview of what was happening over the 3 days.
damn.
Yeah, you know that the newborn has rocked the birth cry of the newborn has rocked the system and almost caused a reality bending phenomenon on the Absalon station called the Ghost Levels, where a group of other fellow Starfinder adventurers, Starfinder Society adventurers, had dealt with a threat and the newborn, or threat to the Ghost Levels that was abducting civilians within Absalon Station.
You said it's a newer clan that dealt with it?
No, another Starfinder Society had dealt with the abnormalities that happened on Absalon Station. Something with the Ghost Levels had happened, and it was all due to a result of the newborn's cries.
What was the newborn?
The newborn is a new god. And this is what the broadcaster are all showing, and interspersed with the newborn information are clips of macabre game shows and reality TV broadcast from Zoe Media, which is celebrating the anniversary of its first live production with hours of non-stop programming and a special episode of Sabotage Souffle.
How do you spell Zoe?
Z-O exclamation point.
Ooh.
Are we getting sent to our deaths here?
What? No.
What?
These are just news articles that you're reading.
I think he's role playing.
Sorry, I walked away when you talked about the beginning. So
Yeah, sorry, it's okay. So I'm saying that this is just the flight from Absalom Station to the diaspora. And I'm saying during the downtime of those 3 days, you're just perusing the internet. You're perusing system-wide infospheres, which are bombarded with news broadcasts showing all of the strange and unusual occurrences throughout the galaxy following the birth of the newborn. Then they're interspersed with clips of macabre game shows and reality TV broadcasts from Zoe Media, which is celebrating the anniversary of its first live production with hours of non-stop programming and a special episode of Sabotage Souffle. It's just a little background of setting the scene as you guys are, or I guess not scene, just making the galaxy feel lived in as you guys reach the diaspora.
What question?
Hmm?
How long are you playing tonight?
God, it's up to you guys. I've got something.
what kind of food's on this here ship? Can I search the ship for like what the food and drink situation is?
Yeah, Captain Concierge would actually be able to make you food.
Ooh.
In this location, this is like a little bar, and it's where you'd eat food and everything. But if there are no other questions, we could probably do this next scene, and then call it there, or we can end it here and start out next week.
Another scene. I'm good with calling it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm fine with either.
How long do we think the scene's going to take? I do have to be up early tomorrow.
I'm going to just call it there because...
Also something for Joe to see, too. That
Wrong
Yeah, that's
question, Brendan.
100% the wrong question.
All right. And
Cool.
I'm ending the recording. Say goodbye, Joe. Or any
Goodbye,
ending
Joel.
words.
Goodbye, Joe.
Hi, Yuri.
Joel.
Goodbye. Hope you don't get sent out into the cosmos the next time you start.